Yeah, I think again, you need to start really on fire with this deck. You need to set the board immediately, like this. I think probably starting
Yeah,
for on with
we see
after.
that he has a couple of Mirror Enforcer in hand.
Yeah.
The card that really changed the pace. That's a Traven Inspector, okay, so...
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Ramping for artifact, no? So making this mirror more playable, and then searching for sure for the land that there is, and now next turn will be mirror and
Yeah,
it's not.
probably. I think Tomei would really love to draw a blue source since we know he has that Tokas in hand.
Yeah.
And also the Nadina is really like since Tomei didn't really explode, trying to
Yeah.
play the top land and expanding his own affinity count.
So now what we can do here? Another. Okay. So this is
Gingerbrute.
Gingerbrute. Ah, okay. I see it because it's foil. So I
Yeah,
see the pimp is
yeah,
sometimes.
it's that's a new art,
Yeah.
and I love this glue, but it looks like difficult to spot
Yeah.
because it has the same color. It's probably
Yeah.
made by the same. Um,
So 2, 4, 6.
yeah,
So at 1 you can play the mirror.
no, I just 5 artifacts sadly because Trap Inspector is not.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry. The trouble. Sorry.
Yeah, otherwise I think you would just slam the double
Yeah.
for 4.
Okay.
Another Gingerbrute. Now I think it's time
Now
to.
it's the time.
And of course, since the arena probably counted the number of artifacts and decided to maybe play a removal spell. Oh, that's a Deadly Dispute on the blood.
Okay.
Trying to find probably what looks like a Galvanic Blast since he has the red mana open.
Yeah.
Just looks like he has a lot of black cards in, and now the Gingerbread resolves. And 6 artifacts.
And now it's time of
Yeah.
the 2 mirror.
Finger counting, and then it's time to slam the second one into the
Okay.
battlefield.
Then again, we have the Tokas there, no?
Yes.
Okay. So
3 damage. Yeah, I like the position where Tomei is right now.
yeah.
I think when you see double enforcer in hand, you're probably priced to keep because at some point you can just slam them, and you have like almost all your deck is artifacts. So
yes.
an interesting thing we can see from Tomei's deck is he's playing 1 plains and 1 island. And that's a thing that the previous Affinity decks wasn't playing, that we saw on stream. Do you remember it? With the
Yeah.
cleansing wildfire, they could strip mine.
Exactly.
But that's interesting. He's playing 2 basic
Okay.
lands.
So Frogmite, another legacy choice of this Grixis Affinity, no? That helps ramps the artifact, the affinity part of the deck.
Yeah, and also it's a decent blocker, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're priced to play some creatures because they can block monasteries and
Yeah, I remember that I was suffering a lot the list of affinities with frogmites and then Mir, because if you have frogmite, you can do Mir faster and you have huge blockers and attackers for sure. But now we are searching for the toxides, no? I think we have a clue. I think is thinking about the to cycle that clue to draw probably.
yeah,
But
I think
he's
like
going on combat now.
yeah, he just have 2 mana, so he's really trying
Yeah.
to understand how to operate because those are like 10 damage.
Yeah. So
Really block an enforcer and recurrence bargains it.
that's
Yes.
a good one because it's 2
Yes.
cards, 4 lives.
It's basically a
block.
fog.
Yeah.
Just those 2.
Exactly. Yeah. that draws.
Yeah.
A fog that draws is a bit.
They should do it
Yeah.
in the next set.
Everyone turbo fog
Yeah.
will play. All 1-1 matches.
Yeah, but maybe it's in a random color, like it's red,
Yeah.
so they have to splash. It would be
Yeah.
fun.
New designers of powers from today. Okay. So a lot of cards in the hand of Dinarina that has another bargain, I think.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he has the full poker of bargain.
Full. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
The best card, I think, against this matchup. No.
Yeah, the thing is, he really needs to draw something because otherwise the opponent board still looks like two Mirror Enforcer, so a lot of pressure.
Sure. So now we need need to do like 4 times of that damage because he has 2 bargains, but he has not mirrors or big artifact, I think.
Yeah, focus. It's really digging. Looks like more lands, and that's why I don't like Affinity. I said this even in the previous edition of Paupergeddon. I think it's quite randomic. Like sometimes you draw a very explosive end, sometimes you draw just random stuff. So
It's an all-in deck, no?
yeah.
If you see the good cards, you will be like unbeatable because you.
I was thinking actually about the Grixis version because the thing is sometimes you see the 4/4, sometimes it doesn't, and drawing a lot, doesn't really help. You don't have. I prefer personally as a blue player to set up my stuff to play a preordained to scry ponder, so I always have the grip on what's going on.
Yeah.
And looks like the blue mana is still far away from Massimiliano.
Yes.
So I'm really interested in how we'll play this game accordingly to the race because it's prefer
Time
to.
for clue.
Looks like
Doesn't
nothing.
find the land. And now that Gurmag is a problem, actually, no?
And step cycle of blood.
Okay.
Okay. Now Mir Enforcer just entered the chat.
Yeah, and with Bargain is his best friend in
Yeah.
this match. And so now Dinarina really take this match on his side, no?
Yeah, I think now the time of the aggression is over.
Yeah.
Just time to, because we also know that he has the artifact mana leak, so even a glitter doesn't do anything right now.
Yeah. So I think this missing land was really important for Glitter, and if you give the chance to draw cards and set the board in Grixis version is a really tricky matchup. This.
I'm interested if there is still any chance then Tomei can win this.
Yeah.
He really needs to do something quick. Because the Arena Sand is, he has card draws, he has lands, but not a very good way to actually, stabilize.
So he has now a nickel spell bomb that is not really strong here. But we have he can draw a lot again, so I think he's going for nickel spell bomb and immediately tap land. Okay.
Like, looks like he has like 5 lands and 2 spells.
Yeah.
Okay. Finally, the blue mana, a bit delayed, I have to say. I'm third Gingerbrute. Okay, I attack with 1 and 2.
Okay. So Dinarina goes on 14 with these 2 damage. and go. So I don't think that he has not the all that glitters in the end.
No,
The
I don't think so.
okay.
Just have a lot of focus. By the way, we have 206 spectators. So hello everyone. Thank you for being here with us in this Sunday full of Pauper. This is the day 2 of the Paupergeddon, the biggest Pauper tournament in Italy and I think in the world. So we are commentating the day 2. Yesterday, 520 players showed up to play. The cut was 5-2, so this is just almost 200 players battling in this day 2. We are commenting this Affinity mirror.
Yeah,
New Age
the
versus
legacy versus
yes.
new era of Affinity, no?
Yeah.
And we're seeing actually that the legacy version stabilized a bit the match with
Yes.
a lot of cards.
And I think now that is a card clone shaman, so kind of a breaking card because it can really just board wipe Tomei's board.
Yeah.
And I also like that we are seeing old approach versus new approach in this Mirror Enforcer art, you know,
Yeah.
the old blue golem versus the
I,
it's a yellow robot, it's a green robot.
I really like the old one in this case.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
not a fan of old frames cards, but this one gives you the idea of how big is the mirror enforcer, no? So I really like it. Now it's starting to
Yeah, be
uh,
aggressive, just pile
be
up
yeah.
4 damage to everyone. The response you market.
Okay.
Dispute. Sure.
So the let me say another ancestral recall for Affinity that draw 3 cards in this case draw 2 cards, but usually the
Yeah.
draws 3
I mean,
cards.
it drew one with the Icor Wellspring sacrificed by
Oh, okay, so 3 cards, three
yes.
cards and a
I
treasure.
mean, and your opponent, and you kill 6 creatures by your opponent.
Yeah, a quite good
Yeah.
move, no?
That's a decent turn.
Yeah. Just 1 ornithopter and 4 lands for your opponent, 3 cards in hand. So I think that you
And
take.
maybe like if you start to draw like glitter, maybe he has a chance.
But still,
Oh, that's a Kenku Artificier.
okay.
Okay, now I think
In this list, Kenku is played in 2 copies. Also, if I see usually just 1 copy of Kenku, that really I remember moves a lot the mirror matches,
sure.
Grixis versus Grixis. But also in this case should be fine now. So now Tomei is searching for a poker of glitter,
Yeah.
I think, but it's quite challenging for him.
I'm not even sure it's good now.
Yeah. So Tokast and draw 2, find another
Traben Inspector.
Traben,
Yeah, and I think
and off of mine.
yeah, this chain of draw spells is really a bit late, I think.
Yeah.
If that cast would have come on turn 2 or 3, it would
Mhm.
have been a completely different game because he had the pressure to go aggressive.
Yes. And really the race is all on Dinarina now,
Yes.
no?
Yeah, now he has the Gurmag, the free fire indestructible,
Yeah.
the Enforcer.
Another land for Dinarina, but that's not a problem. We have
Yeah.
10 cards in
Yeah,
hand.
state card. And also you can record a Karklan Shaman with Blood Fountain,
Yeah.
so eventually, you know.
Take some value from graveyard and okay, so that Traben is going to prevent this 5 damage, but you still take 7.
Yeah, I really like how swift the switch of from control to aggro become.
Yeah.
Now I think no matter what Tomei does, but this game is over.
Yes.
But again, Land is probably looking for
Wow.
that's a
Chain
Chainless
ready.
Edict. Yeah, that
So
works too.
also Ornithopter is resolved, and I think now we can do the spaghetti.
Yeah,
No?
er grande.
Okay. What we can do here, I think, again, a talk cast.
Really looking for a Ginger Brute to attack with the ninjas he has in hand.
Yeah. Frogmite into another talk cast. Two good cards, actually. One mirror and all that glitters. That's
Oh,
the
that's the
the new
variant art.
the
Yes.
new art. But okay, doesn't matter too much a card advantage from Grixis. Actually, Grixis does these kind of things. Take card advantage, take time against his cousin, no?
Yes.
The new version of Affinity that should start really faster than that to try to take this match on his side. Also Tomei has the is receipt, no, for the
Yeah, I
sideboard.
think it's really smart.
Yeah,
You have
with all the cakes of the grandmother and so on,
yeah.
no, you have all the recipes to do.
Yeah, I always do that in tournaments, and because like I sell sideboard guides and stuff.
Yeah.
But like each time I play a lot, then I change my stuff, so it's very tough. Like I side. Okay, so I think Tomei is probably siding in Destroy Evils and probably turn aside to counter Dinarina's removals. But I'm not even sure about how many numbers I would not like for turn aside, because turn aside is very strong versus dust to dust, of course. But versus one for one removals, you'd rather have something more explosives. Like we saw that even though cast that is a very strong card was stuck in his hand, and it was similar to a mulligan in that situation.
And from the side of Dinarina, I think that Clark Shaman should be fine, no? And again, he has a lot of monocopies in his how cast into the fire can be another
Yes, of course.
solution. And you have also, do you like negate against this matchup?
I don't think so, no.
Okay, okay.
I think the plan of Dinarina is to become a full control deck. By the
Okay.
way, someone in the chat asked the score of the players.
And the score is 6-1. X is the win and in for them, and they are at 19 points. 19 points. Okay.
So who wins basically is locked for the top 8.
Yeah, this is the win and in. Yeah, for both players.
Yeah, so it's a win and in. And yeah, in
for the next win and in.
okay, okay. So basically, yeah, it's not actually a win and in, so but the player who loses this has no shot for the top 8.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
they really need to win this one for continue to hope.
Yeah, that's it. This is the 11th one, no? You said. Okay, so we have this match and another match before the top 8.
Yeah, and someone was mentioning Pauper Horizon.
Yeah.
And which card would you like to be downgraded if you have something?
Boros Charm.
Okay,
I like it.
that's an aggressive take.
Yeah.
I have to say.
Boros Charm, but I know that is impossible. So, but they downgraded down with Goblin Guide.
Yes.
So no,
Yeah, kind of, kind of.
and you?
I'd love to have a prismatic ending because I think it's a one mana removal. It's a fair answer to everything. Maybe it's a very strong removal, I have to say. But being sorcery, you can answer Monastery turn 1, you can answer Journey to Nowhere, the Modern Age, and the fact that it exiles should really be also a plus on the card.
Okay.
Yeah, the chat is being mad at first yard. It'd be interesting because now then you become priced to play red white.
Yeah.
So since the mana base in Pauper is not that good, it will maybe open to something more differently. I don't know.
And if you think the barn of modern is really similar to the first barn of power, the not the cool daughter one, no?
Yes.
The 3 damage
Yeah,
in a
the
row.
full burn.
Was really similar without the fire blast having the accesses for sure at Skullcrack and other Boros Charm and so on. So now let's see if Tomei will keep this end.
Yeah, and in the meantime, in the chat, they're saying Downgrade Ragavan, Downgrade
And
Entomb,
okay,
Stitcher
Pauper is the new
Supplier,
legacy.
Seeker. Yeah.
Pauper new legacy.
Okay, so I think they are looking at their hands. The Narina has 2-card Clone Shaman, if I recognize the card.
Yeah, and it's quite good, no?
Yeah. Each time I have to cast for the Paupergeddon, I have to train myself to say Clark Clan Shaman because it's so difficult
Yeah,
to spell.
Clark Shaman.
I'm pretty
That
sure that's
for-
not the pronunciation.
For me, many times it's Karkar Shaman.
Sì, sì, sì.
Karkar.
Karkar, okay, that's
two,
easy
two
to
cars,
pronounce.
no?
Yeah.
Karkar Shaman. So keep for both and
Round.
starting for Gingerbread
with the
already
tapped.
tapped.
Yeah.
That's my school because
Okay.
we start with tapped creatures making direct damage in this way. Downgrade Tarmogoyf. In the
Yeah.
meantime, the chat goes on the downgrades. We will
It's
arrive
fine,
at
it's fine.
legacy without lands.
Yeah.
We will arrive at that point. So wow, Ninja turn 2.
That's a very strong
Yeah,
start.
yeah, really good one. Taking card advantage immediately. And then again, Gingerbread.
But we know that Miss Love has a shaman, a Karkar shaman. So, okay, it's fine. Just strip mine for gratting the board.
That's a good answer of Dinarina for sure.
That's a blue elemental blast, I see.
And a Darksteel Citadel that now
3 mana, that's a
comes in.
Kenku. Oh, off of mind, okay.
No, not really good third turn here.
I think his hand was really built to that ginger
These two,
turn.
yeah.
But looks like Dinarina is missing the land drops. Wow.
Yeah, and now that Clark Shaman, it's difficult also for me from now. Incredible, but okay. This Clark Shaman is not performing well with just that land. You can try to set a race for sure.
I'm curious if he's gonna, because that seems the glitter. So curious if he will glitter it. Probably yes, I guess. So we are trying to keep coverage in English to have more international audience. We have a lot of players
Yeah,
from
network 10, no?
yeah, and in general, we know that like even in the chat we are in on the screen we are seeing Mislav, that's not an Italian speaker, so
Yeah.
it's easy to do coverage and interviews.
And this hour suggests to you learn English is really important in 2023, no?
Yes.
So if you miss something, you can learn English always doing your favorite thing, like playing Magic.
Yes.
Like we did, or I did, I don't know. but I learned a lot playing Magic.
Yeah, by the way, it didn't. Okay, so it looks like Tomei won the game, and we were discussing about the play of glittering, but I think he was worried about getting removed because, of course, it didn't have a lot of creatures in hand. So cast down on the Frogmite with the glitter on would have been quite backbreaking. And another thing is, you probably had a protection spell.
Yeah.
So it would have been better just to play how he plays. In fact, that's a blacksmith skill. That's a card I recognize because it's a modern staple right now. So play is X-proof and indestructible to a creature, and if it's an artifact creature, it's also +2/+2. So
Wow.
a very, very strong protection,
Yeah.
yes.
And also closing the discuss of before, I'm really happy to read that time to trip to Italy.
Yeah.
Time for a trip to Italy. Greetings from Germany.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the way the way and the reason we are doing this. So really happy to hear that, and we really hope you will enjoy the next Paupergeddon.
Yeah, more international faces, more decks, more ideas, more way to live Pauper, and also more strong players, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
So I really love that our community is growing bigger and bigger. This morning we said like there is a side event currently running in the other room, and it's 220 player. That
Yeah.
is the number of a couple of the Paupergeddon of a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
So I expect that in a couple more years. This structure will be even bigger and better. So trying to do a little step each time is how we are running this Pauper Marathon.
Yeah. And the main event counts over 500 players.
Yes, 520, something
Yeah.
like that. Okay, looks like they are looking at the hand.
Okay, a good keep. Really, another demonstration of how huge is this affinity, the new affinity, because we really take off the attention of in 2 minutes and take
Yeah.
out the opponent's life. But now is time for Mulligan for Massimiliano Tomei, that is finding for sure the explosive end um, to go on this matchup, because he's also on draw. No, now for an aggressive player that counts a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And Minarina is taking with 7 cards, so again, Massimiliano has to find something.
We will see how this goes. I'm very curious. Especially because I think the sideboard plan of like I'm very curious to see also how both sided.
Yeah.
And also I'm kind of happy to see Affinity in those stages of the game because it basically represents one of the most ancient decks in the format. So
Okay, so keeps.
and puts a glitter into the bottom. That's interesting.
But land pass is not the perfect start of this deck, huh? Okay.
That's a creature. That's a 1/2 with flash that when it enters gives -2/-0 to a creature.
Yeah,
And
it's the new thing that. Oh, okay.
yes, it's
It's the
the
new one,
gnome.
no?
See the
Yeah.
gnome.
Do you
Okay.
know? Do we know Moretti's score?
I don't think so. No.
No. But he's performing well from what I know. Okay, Kenku arrives in the on the spot with this 3/3. Now that counts a lot in
Yeah,
this match.
Kenku is kind of a problematic card because we know that Tomei doesn't have any way to answer it.
Exile, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Straight ninja. Again, not a really good turn for Tomei.
We saw like four different cards and colors in Mislav's hand: the Pyroblast, Negate, Mid Enforcer, and Deadly Dispute, I think.
That's what Affinity does now.
Yeah.
Any kind of things.
By the way, I was thinking about playing like Affinity mana base,
Yeah.
but you play Blue-Black Terror threats.
Ah, okay. But I think that someone tried it in some Pauper League on MTGO,
Okay.
because I need to find some list. Can work it.
Yeah, each time I comment the Paupergeddon, so we got a lot of lists, a lot of ideas.
Yeah.
I like my brain melts and want to play more. So
We need to do some experimental thing. We take all the list, put it on an artificial intelligence, and do the perfect list
Yeah.
between this, and we see, and we play that one.
yeah.
Yeah.
3 mana,
Okay, of one
divination,
mind at
that's fine.
at
I
three.
mean, we know that Mislav has a negate.
Yeah.
So wow, countering the
So negate bring in the negate in this matchup.
yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Probably yes. So an interesting way to play it out. Maybe he understood that if he counters the card advantage, he might have a good way to win.
Yes.
I'm not sure though. Like probably Affinity is a deck that really rewards you to have exactly a clue of what's going on from
Yeah.
time to time. So
Now Deadly Dispute, a really strong card now. Taking other two cards on hand. We have already one Clark Shaman on the end. So things going well for two Clark Shaman, I think, on the end. For Mislav. And also a Mir Enforcer. Okay. Chooses the Clark Shaman thing and clean up the
kills the ninja immediately.
Yeah.
So just plays around a protection spell.
Yeah. Okay, Mir Enforcer at 2
plus glitter.
all that glitters. Now that Mir is quite big.
Yeah, the thing is getting through this undestructible blocker.
Yeah, exactly.
Is tough.
And remember that anyway, Mislav has access is like cards like Casting to the Fire to resolve this. Tomei has finished the cards in hand, so again, a good creature for now, but we still need to find a way to pass that indestructible land.
Yeah, I think this is the time where things get slower. And but I think of course Dean Arena has the grip on the game.
Yeah.
Just
Wants
it's up on
just
him to
be sure, no?
Yeah.
To do the right move in the right spot, because they both have the time, because they have 13 minutes, and again Tomei is on top deck, so I think that Ninarina wants to be sure.
Yeah, that doesn't lose in from a random spot. So
Yeah.
Hydroblast was the top deck.
Wow. That's a quite good card. And now again draw 2. So continues.
And that's
drawing.
a third cast, but
Yeah.
being held in hand.
Wow,
I
draw
think,
pass is not a good way. No. Tokas, foil Tokas. So draws 3, that one.
Yeah. Just scry 1.
Scry 1 and draw 2. I like at 1, I like it. that take another Tocast and a land. So I think we are gonna spell that Tocast.
Yeah.
The body language of Tomei says a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, do what you want.
That's a bargain, so another divination,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah,
Ancestral recall.
yeah. Here we have all. In the end, the arena has bargain, has all the creatures.
And they should have enough time to close this game,
Yeah.
actually. Because in 12 minutes, the board is stalled, but I think
They have a lot of
Miroslav
time. Yeah,
drawing
yeah.
2 cards each turn is good enough to draw good
Another
innings.
Cracker Shaman. And a Blood Fountain. How much values does this deck?
Yeah.
Wow. Dinarina has to just remove that card and then swing in and close the match. And he has over 10 minutes plus additional. So I think that he
I
has the
really
time.
need to find like a Blood Fountain, gets back Kenku, and with the second Kenku,
Yeah.
winning this is tough.
Okay. Second Kenku, second Undestructible Land. Now we have also Evasive Creature to do some damages. But anyway, that creatures will block very well. And I think it's time to do some damage.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, now also because you can keep the pace of the game this way. Your opponent is with 0 cards in hand.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure, like, Tomei should, I'm not sure what are its out. Really drawing a million of those casts and set up another Gingerbread plus glitter.
Yeah.
Okay, there we are. And yeah, basically the same situation before. But maybe, I don't know, I think even a Gingerbread now gets blocked by that Shaman. I think Mislav established the lock, and it's very tough to
Yeah.
escape from it.
Now a bargain on Kenku. Okay, another Mirror Enforcer plus other 2 cards, a land, a Blood Fountain. Okay. So other Blood Fountain with infinite value to do.
Yeah. Blood Fountain at the Kenku.
Yes.
And it looks like he's like pondering and praying at the same time with his hand
Yeah.
turned.
I know a bit Massimiliano, and it's an aggro player also in life, so it's
Okay.
like, oh, please finish me. Like, okay.
Looks like he has
Okay.
like
Ornithopter plus
Ornithopter.
Gingerbread, that I think doesn't count a lot here. Again, spot
That's
removal
a
here.
cast down.
I think
I think so, but I'm not recognizing the art.
a huge cast down. No, very strange art of cast down.
Yeah.
Foil, always. Okay, so the board is totally on Mislav now, who has to find just the last
I mean,
damage.
he can just attack
Yeah,
and
yeah. because he's flying. So he now Massimiliano is eating his ginger brute, and then that's it with a foil galvanic that does 6 damages, closes
That's the game.
the match. So Legacy wins the new one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think probably Tomei didn't really achieve in getting great hands the game he lost, because we saw then when he started with a very strong hand, really steamrolled his opponent. But um, yeah, I like this part where they show what they brought. So it looks like
I think that is really useful, and also uh, a good move, no, for the community for growing as a player, no.
Yeah.
I really sometimes I also ask what they do, showing what I did. So the sideboard here was huge.
Yeah, it looks like the card that we didn't like. The foil card was Candy Grapple, that
Candy
is
Grapple, the new.
-3/-3
Yeah.
to a creature.
Okay.
They board out some chainers.